wanted this to be like cleansing for me.
Cleansing how?
I feel like I got to speak about it in the biggest way possible.
We're chasing fame, chasing money, chasing a relationship, chasing happy, like it's just all here.
So are you dating Pete? Why have you been so secretive?
Honestly, I just feel like I wanted to really make sure.
Pete Davidson has issued what he calls a final warning to Kim Kardashian, raising concerns about her alleged manipulative tactics. This latest development in their complex relationship has captured public attention and fueled speculation about the dynamics between these two high-profile figures. I really wanted this to be like closure for me. Pete and Kim Kardashian's romantic involvement last time drew significant media attention. However, their relationship ended after a brief period, leaving many curious about the dynamics that led to their split. Pete's recent warning suggests that there may be more to the story than meets the eye. It's true that Kim Kardashian has found herself amidst a growing storm of controversies. The ongoing saga involves Pete shedding light on Kim's alleged elaborate plan not only to undermine Kanye West, but also Pete himself. In the current context, it's clear that Kim Kardashian is going through a phase that can only be described as a decline in her public image, despite her determined efforts to maintain her presence in the spotlight. Every endeavor she embarks upon seems to encounter a series of adversities. Her attempts to sustain her relevance are met with patient resistance, accompanied by an enduring flood of criticism from her online fanbase. Kim now finds herself exposed, and it's none other than her former partner, Pete Davidson, who's facilitating this revelation. What adds to the intrigue is Pete's expression of remorse over his past association with Kim. Recently, Pete has chosen to break his silence, expressing a palpable sense of relief at distancing himself from the gravitational pull of the Kardashian family sphere. He alludes to feeling trapped by what has colloquially become known as the Kardashian curse and expresses gratitude for successfully disentangling himself from its clutches. In what appears to be a calculated move, he goes on to suggest that it was Kim who orchestrated the plots that drove a wedge between him and Kanye West. This hints at a deliberate scheme to tarnish Kanye's character before he could potentially unveil the enigmatic complexities of the Kardashian clan. However, as often unfolds in similar narrative twists, Kim's strategy appears to have dramatically backfired. Both Pete and Kanye have chosen to distance themselves from the gravitational pull of Kim's influence, embarking on paths of ascent, while Kim's radiance seems to be waning. It's pivotal to emphasize that Pete held a great deal of respect for Kanye West, but their relationship strained when Pete became involved with Kim back in December 2018. At that time, Pete defended Kanye when he openly discussed his struggles in the industry. As we previously know, Kanye hinted at the possibility of Drake's involvement in an attack on Pusha T, suggesting a precisely orchestrated conspiracy. In response, Pete initially praised Kanye for his openness about his battles. In January 2019, Pete and Kanye enjoyed a friendly relationship. They celebrated Kid Cudi's birthday together, accompanied by Kim and Timothy Chalamet, and their camaraderie flourished. Pete playfully joked about covering the bill for the event. However, a dramatic shift occurred in October 2021 when Pete entered into a romantic relationship with Kim just 8 months after her divorce from Kanye. This marked a pivotal moment in their relations. In January 2022, Kanye released a song called Easy with lyrics that hinted at a potential physical altercation with Pete. The situation escalated further in March of the same year when Kanye unveiled a music video featuring an animated portrayal of Pete subjected to questionable acts. Unexpectedly, Pete responded with amusement and appeared perplexed by the situation, almost flattered by its absurdity. However, things took a more serious turn when Kanye began accusing Pete of keeping him away from his children. He even asserted that Kim prevented him from visiting his son North at her home because Pete was present. It was at this point that people began speculating whether Kim was using her relationship with Pete to provoke Kanye. However, all this occurred in February 2022, if you guys remember. But the feud took yet another bizarre twist when Kanye launched major attacks against Pete on Instagram. Initially, he posted a photoshopped image of the poster for Captain America: Civil War with Kanye, Drake, Julia Fox, Travis Scott, and Future pitted against Pete, Kim, Kid Cudi, Billie Eilish, and Taylor Swift. In March 2022, Pete decided to retaliate by calling out Kanye regarding his relationship with Kim. The text exchange between Pete and Kanye was leaked online, revealing that Pete reached out to Kanye to defend Kim after Kanye accused Kim of keeping his children away from him. Pete praised Kim as literally the coolest mom I have ever met and commended her for her incredible motherhood. He reminded Kanye how fortunate he was to have Kim as the mother of his children. After Kanye reprimanded Pete for using foul language and inquired about his whereabouts, Pete escalated the situation by sending Kanye a picture of himself in bed with none other than Kim Kardashian. However, Pete also appeared to shift towards a more serious tone and suggested that he and Kanye should meet in person to have a face-to-face discussion like men, offering to help him in some way. Pete expressed, "I struggle with challenges too. It's not an easy journey. You don't have to carry this burden alone. There is no shame in seeking a little help. You can find happiness and peace." This shift in Pete's communication led some to speculate that Kim may have told Pete to send provocative messages to Kanye. However, Pete later had a change of heart and genuinely attempted to assist Kanye. Regardless of the initial turmoil, ever since Kim and Pete broke up in August 2022, both Pete and Kanye have refrained from public controversies. It appears that both men are in significantly healthier states since distancing themselves from Kim and the Kardashian family. Not only are Pete and Kanye in better places, but they've also moved on romantically. Kanye married Yeezy developer Bianca Censori, while Pete is presently in a relationship with his co-star Chase Sui Wonders. Pete and Chase began dating in December 2022, and according to a source close to Pete, their relationship is becoming more serious. But that's not all. Now that Pete has distanced himself from Kim and the Kardashians, it's reported that he deeply regrets his past actions against Kanye. Allegedly, he has come to the realization that Kim was the driving force behind their feud, with the intention of tarnishing Kanye's character and portraying him as unstable. Sources from Pete's inner circle suggest that he now feels remorseful for getting caught up in the feud with Kanye due to his involvement with Kim. He considers himself fortunate to have narrowly escaped the potential pitfalls of the Kardashian curse. A source close to Pete recently spoke to Radar Online, revealing that as Pete reflects on his actions with Kim, he cannot help but wonder what he was allowing at the time. The insider also mentioned that Pete's self-assuredness has waned, and he's genuinely concerned about becoming a long-term victim of the Kardashian curse. As for observers, they're now criticizing him for believing that Kim could have used him to get back at Kanye, as the entire situation seems to have backfired on her. Observers are pointing out that Pete and Kanye are achieving remarkable success independently of Kim, while she and her family appear to be gradually losing their relevance. Kanye took a significant step by marrying Kim, and it seems that Kim mistakenly believed other men would follow suit. Observers speculate that Kim made a big mistake and played herself. They remark that she must be quite frustrated because both of her former partners have moved on to better situations while she seems stuck. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Pete and Kanye should join forces to expose Kim Kardashian? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you ever need to satisfy your gossip cravings or simply want to know what to expect from your favorite stars in movie series, don't forget to subscribe to Star Rumors. And remember, I love you guys so much, and as always, I will see you all in the upcoming video.